Hello my dear student, inshallah we will make a revision in geometry. The exam paper consists of 5 questions. First one is a choose. It consists of 6 points, 1 mark for each one, okay? And then you have 4 essay questions. Each one consists of 2 parts, A and B, 3 marks for each one. Let's go. The first question here is a choose, okay? The first point, 2 perpendicular straight line. The slope of the first one, -quarter. And the slope of the second is 4k. Then k equals what? We know the product of the slopes of 2 perpendicular straight line equals what? Equals -1. So you can make this. You can use this relation, okay, between the -1/4 times 4k equals -1, okay? So the multiply of them equals -k equals -1. Then k equals 1, yes. Second one, if 2 straight lines x plus y equal 5 and kx plus 2y equals 0 are parallel, then k equals what? Okay, the slopes of 2 parallel straight lines are equal, and you have here the equation in this form. So the slope of the first one equals the slope of second one. The slope of the first one, negative coefficient in x divided by coefficient in y. So -1 over 1 equal -1. -1 equal what? Here, negative coefficient in x, -k, divided by 2, coefficient in y. Then you can make k equal what? Equal -k equal -2. Then k equals 2. Yes. Here. And the next one, if 5/4 and k over 2 are 2 slopes of 2 perpendicular straight line, then k the same like the first one, okay? Perpendicular, so the product of them equal -1. Yes, okay? So here you can multiply by them equal -1. Okay, now 5k over 8 equal -1. Then 5k equal -8. Then k equal -8 over 5. The next, a circle. Its center is origin point. Origin point means the order of the pair 0, 0. And its radius length is 3 length units. Then the point, what belongs to the circle? Okay, here you have a circle. The center of it is the origin point, and the radius here is 3. Now you need to find the second order pair, like x and y, and here the origin point. Okay. Now you have 2 points, 0, 0, and which point of them satisfy this relation, okay, or this equation to make the radius of the circle equal 3. If you use this point, the distance between the 2 points not equal 3, because you can use the rule of the distance, okay? Here, x power 2 plus y power 2, okay? So 1 power 2 equal 1 plus 3 power 2 equal 9. So the answer √10, it's false. But here, if you use this point, square -2 equal 4 plus √5 power 2 equal 5. So √4 plus 5 equal √9 equal 3. So this point satisfy and make the radius of this circle equal 3, okay? Next one, the equation of the straight line is what? Okay, this straight line if you listen, the equation of the straight line here is what? Is y equal mx plus c. But this is straight line passing through the origin point, so we didn't have c, okay? So y equal mx. M here is the slope. This is straight line theta equal 45. So the slope equal tan 45 equals 1. So y equals x. ABCD is parallelogram. Then the slope AB equals the slope of what? Yes, parallelogram. Okay. A, B, C, D. Okay. We know each two opposite sides in the parallelogram are parallel and equal in length. Then AB parallel to CD or DC. CD here. The equation of the straight line passing through the point 2, 5 and parallel to y to parallel to x-axis. Parallel to x-axis. Okay, I said what? The equation of the straight line is y equal mx plus c. This is straight line parallel x-axis. Parallel x-axis, the slope equal 0. So this part equal 0. Y equal c. If you substitute by this point here, we get y equal 5. 1. AB is a diameter in the circle M. M equal -2 and 3. P equals 6 and -5. Okay. Then the coordinates of M is AB diameter. M here is the center of the circle and also represents the midpoint of the line segment AB. Okay. Here circle here. Okay, AB is the diameter in the center and also midpoint. So you can use the rule of the midpoint. x1 plus x2 over 2. y1 plus y2 divided 2. -2 plus 6 divided 2 equals what? Equals 2. Sorry. 3 plus -5 equals -2 divided by 2 equals -1. So the answer is this point, okay? The point -3, 0, 0, 3, 3 and 0 are vertices of the triangle whose type what? Okay. To know the type of the triangle, according to its sides, the lenses of its sides only, find the length of each side. Okay, so you can find the length of the first side. Okay, like here, you can use the distance rule to find it. You can find it by rule here. Root -3 minus 0 power 2 equals 3. 3 power 2 equals 9. Okay. And also here 0 minus 3 equals -3 power 2 equals 9. So root 18 equals 3 root 2. Also, if you use those 2 points, the 2 points here to find the length of the second side, we get the length of it also 3 root 2. This 2 point. And then you can use the first point and third point to find the length of the third one. We get what? -3 minus -3 equal negative. Here, Negative 3 minus negative 3 equal negative 6 power 2 equal 36 plus 0, so equal 6. So the sides of this triangle 3 root 2, 3 root 2 and 6. So then this triangle is isosceles triangle number B. Okay. The slope of the straight line which makes an angle of measure. Measure what? But sorry, in this exercise, is this a triangle? Is isosceles only or isosceles and right angle triangle? Okay, you can check. You have the three sides here. 3 root 2 and 3 root 2 and also 6. If you find the squares of the sides, the square of the sides equals 36. And the square of this sides equal what? Equal 18. And also here equal 18. So the sum of the two sides, 18 plus 18 equals 36. So the triangle here is isosceles and right angle triangle. Okay. Next one, the slope of the straight line which make an angle of measure 45 with the positive direction of x-axis equal what? 10 theta. 10 45 equal 1. Next one. ABC is right angle triangle at P. Okay, so you can draw right angle triangle at B. And AB equal half AC. AB half AC, then C is 30 degree. Okay, because the length of the side opposite to angle is measured 30, half the length of the hypotenuse. So measure of angle A equal 60. Yes. Then cosine A, cosine 60 equal half. Next one. The slope of the straight line that parallel to y-axis, parallel to y-axis and defined. And also you can, the question may be the slope of the straight line that perpendicular to x-axis. Okay, it's meant also parallel to y-axis. So the answer is and defined value. Okay. Next one, in the opposite figure, ABCD is a rectangle. AD equal what? We know the rectangle, each two opposite sides are equal in length and parallel. Then this point equal 0 and 12. The ordered pair of point A, 0 and 12. So the length of AD equal 12 centimeter or 12 length unit. Okay, 12 length unit. ABCD is a square in which A 1 and 0 and P 5 negative 3. Then the perimeter of the square is what? To find the perimeter of the square, you need to find the length of its side. Because the perimeter of the square equals side length times 4. The length of the side, you can find it by using the distance rule. Okay. Here, 1 minus 5 equal 1 minus 5 power 2 plus 0 minus negative 3 power 2. Okay. 1 minus 5 power 2 equal what? Equal 4 power 2 equal 16 plus 0 plus 3 equal 3. 3 power 2 equal 9. So root 25 equal 5. So the length of the side of the square here equal 5. So the perimeter equal 5 times 4 equal 20. Next one. FC 2 and negative 1. The midpoint of AB. Okay. A equal to 3. Then the coordinates of P equal equals what? You can say P is X and Y. C is the midpoint. Okay, so the rule of the midpoint is you can substitute directly in the rule of the midpoint. X1 plus X2 divided 2. Yes, so X1 here 2 plus X2 X divided by 2. Then Y1 plus Y2 divided by 2. Then you have here equality between two ordered pairs. So the first projection equals the second one. So here 2 times 2 equal 4. Equal what? Equal 2 plus X. And also negative 1 times 2 equal negative 2 equal 3 plus Y. By solving the equation we get X equals 2 and Y equals what? Equal negative 5. But here equal negative 5. Okay, so the answer is 2 and negative 5. Okay, last one, the straight line whose equation Y equal X passing through what? Here you don't have C, the intercepted part from Y axis. So this straight line passing through the origin point. Okay? In this exercise, you have ordered pair 0 and A belongs to the straight line 3x minus 4y plus 12 equals 0. Then A equals what? This ordered pair satisfies this equation. So by substituting the value of x and y here, you can find the value of A. Okay, here x and y. X here equal 0. Okay, so 3 times 0 equal 0. Y equal A. So negative 4A plus 12 equals 0. By substituting or per simplify this equation, we get 4A equal 12, then A equal 3. Sine A equal cosine 2 theta. Sine theta equal cosine 2 theta. I mean here the two angles are complementary. Okay, so theta plus 2 theta equals 90. The sum of two complementary angles is 90 degrees. So theta plus 2 theta equal 3 theta. Equals what? Equals 90. Then theta equal 30 degrees. Okay. Sin theta over cosine theta equal tan theta. Yes. ABC is an isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle, so you can represent it here. A, B, C is isosceles triangle. Then A over 2. Okay, so you can draw the axis of symmetry for it. 10, I mean here this angle represents A divided 2. 10, the bisect of or the half of angle A equal 1. So this angle equal what? Equal 45. And this axis of symmetry is perpendicular to the base. So measure of angle B equal also, yes, 45. So here, he needs the angle P or tan P. Yes, he needs to find tan P. The angle P is 45, but tan P equal 1. So the answer is 1. Tan theta times cosine theta equals what? Yes, tan theta times cosine theta. You can use the first question here from this rule. The answer here is tan theta. So tan theta times cosine theta equal sine theta. C is triangle where measure of angle B equal measure of angle sorry, measure of angle B equals the sum of measure angle A and measure of angle C. Then tan P over 2 equals what? Okay, this rule only in right angle triangle. So measure of angle P is 90 degree. So tan P over 2, 90 over 2 equals 45. Tan 45 equals 1. So the answer here is 1. For cosine 30, tan 60. Okay. Only substitute by the values of cosine 30 and tan 60. Okay. 4 times cosine 30 root 3 over 2 times tan 60 root 3. You can simplify it. We get 2 times 3 equals 6. So the answer is 6. Cosine 2 theta equal half. Where theta is an acute angle, then theta equals what? Okay, which angle? Its cosine equal half. Only the 60 is a special angle, 60 degree. So you can make 2 theta equal 60, then theta equal 30. Sorry. Tan 3x over 2 equal 1. Where x is an acute angle, then measure of angle x equals what? Yes, tan this angle equal 1. So tan the angle which measure which tan of it equal 1 is 45. So 3x divided 2 equal 45. Then 3x equal 90. Then x equal 30. If cosine x over 2 equal root 3 over 2, the same idea, okay? Cosine this angle equal root 3 over 2, okay? Then what? Then x over 2 equal, yes, equal 30. Then x equal 60. Now he needs sine x, not x equal what? So sine 60 equal root 3 over 2 also. Now the first one is a choose. I said what? It consists of 6 points. Consists of 6 points. Two point is accumulative from grade 6, grade 7, grade 8. Okay. Now we have some accumulative questions. If the perimeter of the square equals 16, then the area of it equals what? Okay, the perimeter of the square, side length times 4. So 16 divided 4 equal 4. So the side length of the square is 4. Then the area, side length times itself. 4 times 4 equal 16. Okay. The sum of measures of two complementary angles equal? Good, 180. Sorry. Which of the following are sides of right angle triangle? Okay. To know the sides of right angle triangle, you can find the squares of each side. Then the square of greatest side equals the square of the sum equals the sum of squares of other two sides. So number B is sides of right angle triangle 5, 12, 13. The isosceles trapezium has dots axis of symmetry. Yeah, good. One axis of symmetry. But the square has 4 axes of symmetry, and rhombus and rectangle has only 2 axes of symmetry. Scalene triangle has zero axis of symmetry, and also isosceles triangle has only one axis of symmetry. So the answer here is 1. Okay, the rhombus I said what? Or rectangle has 2 axes of symmetry. A square has 4 axes of symmetry. ABCD is parallelogram. Measure of angle A and C equal 150. Okay, you can draw a parallelogram A, B, C, D. A and C are opposite angle, 2 opposite angles, and the 2 opposite angles in parallelogram are equal in measure. The sum of them equals 150. Then each one equals, yes, 75. Then the measure of angle A is 75. Angle A and angle B, or angle B and angle C are 2 consecutive angles. Their sum equals 180. Then B equal 180 minus 75 equal 105. Okay? 2 equal complementary angles. 2 equal complementary angles. The measure of each of them equals 45. Yes, the 2 complementary angles, their sum equal 90. And you have 2 equal complementary. So each one equal 45. The length of the side opposite to angle of measure 30 in right angle triangle equal half the length of the hypotenuse. Yes. The sum of lengths of any 2 sides in a triangle is greater than the sum of the third side. Greater than, okay? But here, not greater than, more than, okay? The same meaning. The type of the angle of measure 108 is which type? Yes, obtuse. And if the angle greater than 180 and less than 360 is reflex angle. But acute greater than 0 and less than 90, okay? The and right equal 90 degree. The measure of exterior angle of equilateral triangle is 180. Is what? 180. AB congruent with CD. Then AB minus CD equal 0. Congruent mean equal n lenses. So AB minus CD equal 0. The base angles of isosceles triangle are congruent. Congruent, it's theorem, okay? The angle of measure, what? Some dots supplement and angle of measure 120. I said the 2 supplementary angles, their sum equals 180. Okay, so to find this angle, only 180 minus 120 equal 60. The sum of measures of accumulative angles at point is 360. Yes. The sum of measures of the interior angles of the pentagon equal 540. How? Because this rule, L minus 2 times 180, where n number of sides of the polygon. Polygon consists of 5 sides. Okay, so 5 minus 2 equals 3. 3 minus times 180 equals 540. Now, last one. If 3, 7, L are lengths of sides of the triangle, then L may be equal what? Okay, according to the fact, I said what? The sum of any 2 sides of the triangle is greater than the length of the third side. So, 3 doesn't work, 4 doesn't work, 7, yes, good, 7 is the answer, but 10 doesn't work. Now, it's time for essay questions. The first exercise here you have 2 sin x equals sin 30 cosine 60 plus cosine 30 sin 60. Find the value of x. Okay, first substitute by the values of sin 30 cosine 60, and this problem we get the value of x. Okay, 2 sine x equal sine 30 equal half times cosine 60 equal half plus cosine 30 root 3 over 2 times sine 60 root 3 over 2. So 2 sine x equal quarter plus what? Plus 3 over 4. Then 2 sine x equals 1. Good. So sine x here equal half. Which angle? Which it's sine is half? Yes, 30. So x equals 30 degree. Okay. Next one. ABC is right angle triangle at B. Okay, so we will draw right angle triangle at B. If 2AB equal root 3AC. From this ratio 2AB equal root 3AC, we can get AB over AC equals root 3 over 2. AB over AC represents what? Opposite to hypotenuse, sine C. Then sine C equal root 3 over 2. This is what? This special angle C equals 60 degrees. Okay, so C equals 60 degrees. It's measured. Then you can find the 10C. 10C here equal? Good. 10C equal root 3 and also cosine C equal half. Clear? Next one, find the equation of a straight line with positive 2, 2, 3 and negative 3, 2. I need to find the equation of the straight line. So the formula of the equation of the straight line equals y equals mx plus c. mx plus c, yes. So we need to find something here. The slope of the straight line and also the intersected part from the straight line. Here you have 2 points. So you will use what? You will use the rule of the slope y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Good. By substituting by the values here, we get 2 minus 3, negative 3 minus 2 equals negative 1 over negative 5 equal 1 over 5. Then you have y equal what? Y equal 1 over 5x plus c. Any point of this or satisfy the equation of the straight line. So you can substitute by any one of them. Okay? Like if you substitute by the first one here, y equals 3. X equals 2. So 2 times 1 over 5 equals 2 over 5 plus c. You can simplify this to find the value of c. Then please write the equation after you find the value of the slope and the intersected part from y-axis. Next exercise to correct. The ratio between two supplementary angles is 3 over 5. Find the measure of each of them. Okay. This ratio between two angles. Okay, I have what? I have 2 angles. So the first angle 2, second angle 3, 2, 5 are supplementary. Supplementary, I need the sum of them is 180. So their sum equal 180 and the sum of the ratios equal 8. Then you can find the value of the first angle and second angle by using the cross multiplication. Clear? The next exercise A. Point A, negative 3, 4. Point B, 5, negative 1. C, 3 and 5. What is the equation of the straight line which crosses through point A and the midpoint of PC? A, midpoint of PC. Sorry. In this exercise, we will use two rules, and we must find the midpoint of PC in the first. Okay, so midpoint of PC, we will use the rule of the midpoint. Okay, the 2 points C and B. The midpoint of C equals 3 plus 5 divided 2 equals 4. 5 plus negative 1, 4 divided by 2 equals 2. Now, you have 2 points, which is a straight line passing through the point A and this point. From the 2 points, you can find the slope. So, M equal 4 minus 2, negative 3 minus 4 equals 2 over negative 7. So the slope equals negative 2 over 7. So the equation equals negative 2 over 7 x plus c. Point A and the midpoint of PC are satisfied this equation. So substitute by A or the midpoint. If we substitute by point A, x and y. X here negative 3, y equals 4. So 4 equals negative 3 times negative 2x equals x over 7 plus c. Then you can simplify to find the value of c, okay? The next exercise, we need to prove that A, B, and C are linear. Linear, I mean the 3 points lies on the same straight line. So in the first, you need to find the length of AB. Then you can find the length of PC and also find the length of AC. After you find the lengths of the 3 sides here, the rule, the greatest one of them must be equal to the sum of the length of the other. Then A, B, and C are linear. Take care, okay? Don't forget it. Last exercise. In the opposite figure, AD perpendicular on PC. AC equals 17, AB equals 10, CD equals 15. I need to find what? I need to find the value of tan C plus sine angle B. Okay. So tan equal opposite to adjacent. So I need to find the value of AD. ADC is right angle triangle. So from Pythagoras theorem, you can find the length of AD equal 8. And if AD equal 8 and AB equal 10, also ADB is right angle triangle. From Pythagoras theorem, you can find the length of BD equal 6. Then the 3 10C equal what? 10C opposite to adjacent. So 3 times 8 over 15. Okay? Plus sine B. Sine's opposite to hypotenuse. 8 over 10. You can simplify it. We get, then you can also simplify. We get this value equal 24 over 10. Okay, I wish you get a full mark in this exam. Good luck.